How much North Carolina plays into what happens in Washington, still an unknown. What's certain, however, voters like you will decide who occupies the governor's mansion. Tonight, 2 wants to know, where was the governor after the HB2 fallout? It's part one of our exclusive conversation. All right, Governor, thanks so much for being here.
It's an honor to be back home in Greensboro.
Well, plenty of people around here giving you credit for daring to step out on controversial issues and stand your ground. With that said, would you rather North Carolina have a good reputation nationwide or you win the HB2 battle?
I don't think it's an either-or situation. I think, first of all, I do believe in strong values, and it's an issue that I did not bring to North Carolina. At certain times, you got to draw the line.
So let's say the U.S. Supreme Court comes back and they find it unconstitutional. Then what? Because you're still going to have the same issues.
I'm sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States, and I always do that. So whatever the Supreme Court decides, and all this is going to the Supreme Court. So
let's talk the alternative. Let's say the U.S. Supreme Court agrees with you and says there's some privacy concern.
We'll do what we've always done.
But what about the reputation hit? Because somebody or people in other countries or other states might still have issues with
21 other states have joined in our lawsuit. So North Carolina is not in this alone.
So obviously here, the Triad, Greensboro specifically calls itself tournament town. The NCAA, the ACC, deciding to pull out over all of this.
Well, it wasn't the NCAA or the ACC, it was the chancellors of the universities. That's who they are. And I think the chancellors of the universities made a terrible decision. They're punishing the popcorn maker at the Greensboro Coliseum over a social issue.
You had a whole state that wanted to know, okay, what is he going to do now? We've got two major organizations, the NCAA and the ACC, and we got statements, and the only difference between the two statements was there was one sentence added to the end on the second statement. So it didn't appear, and I'm giving you an opportunity, I'm not taking you down here.
You're going to have to tell me
I'm giving you an opportunity to say, okay, what was going on in the days immediately following that where you weren't coming out, as you've been known to, and getting in front of a podium or a camera and saying, here's why this is best for North Carolina?
I think I've clearly stated on the record that the left wing of the Democratic Party and Roy Cooper and Jennifer Roberts brought this ridiculous issue to North Carolina. With all due respect, they brought this issue, not me.
Since last Thursday, I've called, emailed, and tweeted Attorney General Roy Cooper's campaign requesting an interview. This afternoon, a spokesperson told me, quote, "I don't think we'll be able to make this work right now." This is what Cooper had to say about HB2 at the last debate.
Governor McCrory, here he is going around and talking about House Bill 2 all over national TV. It is hurting our economy. You talk to economic developers, they will tell you that it's costing us jobs and costing us money.
Tomorrow night, I ask the governor about his response to the coal ash spill and his relationship with Duke Energy. Tomorrow on WFMY News 2 at 11.